Good afternoon, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. All right, guys, we're in my studio environment now. Of course, you know I've got a brand new Sony Av-5000A, which is this one right here, which is museum quality, but do not want to put any wear and tear on this machine unless I absolutely have to. We recently acquired another Sony Av-5000A in a yard sale for $5. I've been restoring it, as you know, out in my garage workshop, and it's working really good. Anyways, I wanted to bring it into the studio environment to test it out, do time-based correction and everything else to see how this is. We do have this moon landing test tape on here. But anyways, we've got a steady playback. So the video, like I said, it's 80-95%, which is really good. I will be able to take it out of its case. There is an adjustable video level on the front. So when I actually do tapes that come to me, I can get it to the highest level on the scope, so not really worried about that. But as long as we get stability and a stable video playback, that's what really concerns me the most. And as you can see, it's very, very, very stable, and no jumpiness, no track and control issues. It's playing very, very well. It's got a good video signal. It's about 90%. Could be improved a little bit. I could also do it down on a TBC if I wanted to raise the video level. But anyways, as you can see, this is looking pretty good. Now, on a Sony Av-5000A, when you're playing a tape, I know you guys can't see this on the monitor. It's got a color herringbone effect that tells you that this is not an NTSC color tape. It's a different type of color, and that video effect is there. You have to be real close to the monitor to see it. That's how you get to determine what type of tape you have. If it's a color pilot tone or if it's an NTSC, you know the difference. This will not play any NTSC color whatsoever, so you start getting like a herringbone effect, color herringbone look to it on the screen, and it's got this little waviness like a rainbow effect. That tells you that it is a pilot tone color tape. I mean, it's not a pilot tone color tape, it's an NTSC color tape. So when I play a pilot tone color tape on this machine, it will play just fine. We set up the color levels on it today. We set up the playback levels on it today. So this machine is going to work just as good as the one I have, but this will be my workhorse. When you're doing hundreds and hundreds of tapes, these machines constantly need repair. So I'm going to try to keep the wear and tear off my new one and dive into my Av-5000 workhorse machine, which will be this one. This one is fully functional just like my new one, but it's just like I said, it is beat up. It's seen better days, scratches, everything else. It's missing the lid they broke for the lift lid that lifts up, which is no big deal. I don't really care. It's just a workhorse. And the audio's good. We got a good video head in this thing. And like I said, it's working really, really well. Good signal. So anyways, this is going to be the workhorse machine that we're going to use for the Av-5000A. It does play very, very nice. Very, very good stability. Like I said, these machines were designed for black and white only if they're NTSC. But if you have a pilot tone color recording, or if you record one on here, you'll get a color playback. On this unit only, it's very specific. You will not play color on any other machine if it was done on this one. This one is indigenous to itself. You gotta have this machine to reproduce color if it was truly done on this machine. You'll never be able to recover it in color whatsoever if you do not have any of these Av-5000As, which I have both working and restored. But like I said, the video playback on these are very, very nice. It's got a good video signal. Could use a little bit of improvement either on the machine or in time-based correction. But this is a moon landing tape that's NTSC. It's not a pilot tone. And of course, I'm only able to play it in black and white because they're not compatible, as you may already know. But if you look, and you can see all the herringbone color effects in it, it shows you that this is an NTSC tape. It's not a pilot tone tape. But anyways, it's got good playback. It's got a good video level. It's got good stability. This is very, very good. It is playing back very, very nice. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys this. Like I said, when I service the deck, it immediately goes into my studio. I'll make room somehow. I do have a bunch of tapes from Chicago, channel WGN and WFLD. The collector is very eager to get these done correctly. He's very eager to get them done proper, and he wants them in color. And he knows I can do these. And he's been watching my YouTube page for quite a while. And he gave me a heads up, and I gave him a bottom bargain basement price to do all 65 tapes that he does have. And we'll even be able to share the material from, once I'm done with them. So we'll be able to share it on my YouTube page too, to show you guys some cool stuff. It's all from Chicago, so it's going to be some amazing stuff. But like I said, guys, this is what we do here. We do professional work, not crap. When people bring me something, they want it done, and they want it the best that could possibly be done. Especially at the AV5000A, we'll run the tape transfer directly to these recorders, which are ProRes, and you'll get it on a SD card. And ProRes is the standard for broadcast professional recordings. It's what people use today. Very high quality file, and you're getting the best of the best from an analog tape, especially a Sony Av-5000A. These are very rare machines, very hard tapes to do, very hard to reproduce in color. Unless you have these machines. And like I said, I've got 2 or 3 of these now. I do have the Sony Av-5000, which is in storage. But like I said, guys, I was able to play a 5000 and a 5000A on my machines. Playback compatibility is not a problem. It's just the recording level is the problem. There is a difference in the recording. It's slightly higher in the actual Sony Av-5000A. But the playback, you can still get color no matter which machine was used. So anyways, we are getting some great playback on this. It's playing back just fine. It's got a good video level. Like I said, it's only going to be in black and white, guys. It's not in color because, like I said, it's a Sony Av-5000A. It is not a color machine. It's color tape. This is an NTSC, which is only playable like on the Sony AV8600s, 8650s, and the later models. The Pilot Tone machine was indigenous to itself, made in 1969, 1970. Without this machine, you cannot reproduce the color that they were recorded in if they were done on this machine. No matter what you do, you could play them on any other EIAJ and you will not get color. You've got to have this machine. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video. We did get the second unit in my studio, and we have a bunch of tapes coming from Chicago, which will have a bunch of stuff from Chicago, WFLD, Screaming Yellow Theater, Bozo, WAGN, Creature Features. This guy says it's a lot of recordings. The guy was a big horror movie buff at the time. He recorded a ton of stuff on this machine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.